Okay, so 3-1 is classifying rational numbers. So a rational number is a number that can be written as a over b, so a fraction. So the main thing you need to remember about rational numbers is they can be written as a fraction form. All of them can. Okay? Where a and b are integers and b cannot equal 0. That is a cannot equal symbol. An equal with a line means b cannot equal 0. Okay, they can be decimals, fractions, mixed numbers, and integers are all rational numbers. Okay? So you can demonstrate a number is rational by writing in the AB form. So 14 equals 14 over 1. That's a fraction, right? Any whole number can be written over 1. Okay, 8300ths can be written as 83 over 100. I can write my decimal as a fraction. I have a mixed number now, so I can just change it to an improper fraction. 5 1/8 would become 41. Good, 41/8. So let's put all these numbers that we just did in our Venn diagram here. Where would 14 fall under? Is it a whole number? Is it integer? Or is it rational? It is a whole number. How about 8300ths as a decimal? Where would that fall? It's rational. Okay, so I'm going to put that as 8300ths. What about 5 1/8? It's rational. Okay. 14 is also an integer and it's also rational, but most specifically it's a whole number. So rational numbers are all the numbers we've studied. Okay, an integer, I want you to write this down, are all the way negative forever and ever. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and all the way positive. Integers and count all our negative numbers and all of our positive numbers in 0. Those are integers. Okay? Now whole numbers include our positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay? Make sense? Okay, so now we have a graphic organizer. A Venn diagram is a graphical illustration used to show the relationship between various sets of data or groups. Each set or group is represented by an oval, and the relationship among these sets are expressed by the areas of overlap. That means all rational numbers, right, are separate from integers and whole numbers, but every whole number is an integer, and it is also rational. All integers are also rational. Now, some integers are whole numbers, but not all. That's how the Venn diagram works. Okay? So, it says integers contain the entire set of whole numbers. See how integers contains whole numbers? So, all whole numbers are integers. Some whole numbers are integers. Make sense? So, all whole numbers are integers. Some integers are whole numbers. The next one says rational numbers contain the entire set of integers and whole numbers. Mine got moved over. Okay? So all whole numbers are rational. All integers are rational. The next one says if a number is a whole number, it is also an integer. Do you see that? And if a number is an integer, it is also rational. So all those statements are true based on our Venn diagram. So we're going to write each rational number in the form a over b, where a and b are integers. Okay, so, oops, it's not moving for me here. So we have 8 tenths. So we write it just as we read it, 8 over 10. -14 would be a -14 over what? 1. This we make improper. 7 3/4 becomes 31 fourths. So if I can write it as a fraction, it is a rational number.
How'd you get 31 though?
7 times 4 is 28, plus 3 is 31. You guys went from fractions improper to mixed, right? You've done that before?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a review?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to place each of these numbers below in the Venn diagram and then classify it. So I have 14.1. I'm going to put that with my, I'll do a different color. My rational numbers, right? It can't be an integer and it can't be a whole number. So the only thing I can call it is rational. Where's 7.5 going to go? Rational also. So go into your Venn diagram. 7.5. How about a -8? Where am I going to place the -8? It's an integer. It means it's also what? Nope, not a whole number. It's rational. Whole numbers have to be positive, okay? So -8 is going to go right in with these integers. What about 101? It's a whole number, which means it's also what? It's an integer and it is rational. Because I can write it as a fraction, right? 101 over 1, that's a fraction. So that goes in the box with our whole numbers. Can all of you see that? So in the boxes, make sure you have 14.1 with your rational numbers. I'm going to pause this. Okay, the next one says, how do you write 5.5 in the form a over b? We have to make our mixed number into an improper fraction, right? So 5 times 2, whole number times your denominator, plus your numerator. 11 halves. So you're taking 5 times 2 plus 1. Is it coming back to you how to do that? Okay. The next one says, explain why every, this should say whole number, not who, is a rational number. How can we write whole numbers? Whole numbers can be written, right, in the form a over b. So all whole numbers can be written over 1. Whoops. And that's our definition of rational numbers. Can be written in the form a over b. All whole numbers a over b can be written over 1. Okay? So no matter what my whole number is, like if I have 26, I can make it a fraction by putting it over 1. If I have 1,000,000, I can still make it a fraction by putting it over 1. Every whole number is written as a fraction over 1. Okay, the next one says, is every integer a whole number, and explain? No, that's not. Not all integers are whole numbers. Only the positive integers are whole numbers, right? So I'm going to put no. Not all integers are whole numbers. Only the positive integers are whole numbers.
What is that weird dot and like comma thing?
Semicolon? Okay, so let's go ahead and do guided practice next. I'll leave it for a second. The rest of you that are ready can go ahead and turn to page 50. We'll start on page 50 once everyone's done.
Can you put the notes in?
Whoops. Okay, it says Sarah and 4 friends are decorating picture frames with ribbon. They have 4 rolls of ribbons to share evenly. Okay, how does this situation represent division? Sophia?
You have to divide it evenly.
Right, so you have 4 rolls divided evenly among how many friends?
4. Oh, 5.
Sarah and 4 friends. So how many people is that? 5. Okay, so let's represent that. How much ribbon does each person receive? 4 divided by 5 is a fraction. The fraction bar means divide. Okay, so it's 4/5 of a roll, right? So they don't even get a whole roll. There were only 4 rolls, but there are 5 people, so they each get 4/5. Remember, the fraction bar means what operation? Divide. Okay, on questions 2 through 4, write each rational number in the form a over b, where a and b are integers. Okay, so how would I write 7/10? Jeremy? Awesome. I write 7 over 10. 7/10. How would I write a -29? Taylor? Perfect. -29 over 1. How would I make 8 1/3 a fraction? Not a mixed number, just a fraction. Amanda?
You have to take 8 divided by 3.
No, you're multiplying those. 8 times 3, yep. And plus 1.
8 times 3 is 24, so 25.
Yep, over
1. Over 3.
the same denominator.
Oh, 3.
Awesome. 25/3. Okay. Now it says to place each number in the Venn diagram, then classify the number by indicating in which set or sets each number belongs. So where would you place a -15? Integers, okay. So that means it has to also be rational, right? So I'm going to say integers. And I'm going to say rational. Integers and rational. Okay, now I have 5 and 10/11. Where am I going to put that, Riker?
Rational.
Yes, so I'm going to write it in this box, 5 and 10/11. So how can I classify that? Besides rational, anything else? It's only rational. It has to overlap in order to be the other ones. The last question says, how is a rational number that is not an integer different from a rational number that is an integer? If it's an integer, what's its denominator?
1.
If a rational number is an integer, its denominator is 1.